Hi guys, hi people. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just joining this channel, my name is Olabisi, but you can call me Impact Light, you can call me Prestige. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, share with your friends. So today I want to talk about a quote because I feel like people post quotable quotes on social media, and you know sometimes the balancing is not too right. Yeah. So, and okay, let me just go straight to it. There's this quote that um people say a lot, that if you like me, if you care about me, then you need to accept me for who I am. Who are you? Sorry? Who are you? See, a lot of quote there. Some people have as so much consume it, it has really take hold of people. Okay, there are certain things that you know people need to accept about people, like your temperament, like your height, your the things that you cannot change about yourself. That's fine, that's great. But there are some things that people really do unpleasant things to people, and they feel like you should accept them the way they are. There are things that you need to change about yourself. There are things that you need to work on. You need to constantly you know keep being a better version of yourself. There are some things that people struggle with, that they need to, like, change and adjust to. But some people will just want you to accept them the way they are, like they do things that are not too okay. Okay, I share in one of my video about an experience that I had while I was in secondary school. That I had a friend that anytime we are going to school, this friend is someone that always keep me waiting, because me, when I'm going to school, I'm only allowed to sweep our living room, then then prepare for school and all of that. So I will just, I'll be waiting for this girl and all of that. And whenever we get to the junction, the bus stop, to take bike, because sometimes she will really keep me waiting. And if you don't take bike, though our school is trekkable, but if you don't take bike, there's no way we won't get late. And in my school then, they used to flog people. In fact, because of this girl, I've shop came before. Like, I can't forget that day, guys. Flog me. And I really hate cane then. I mean, thank God we are off that. So yeah, whenever we are going, and I'll be like, oh, we are late already, let's just take by. She'll say, oh, she does not have money. And I'll be like, no problem, I will pay for the ticket. That's how this girl when we are now going home, I'll just look back, I won't see this girl again, because obviously we go to school together and we go back home together. So I will not see her. I'll be like, where did this girl go? I'll just have to, like, wait. So there was a day like that. So because she did this thing frequently. So there was now a particular day. Sometimes she would just say, oh, she went to get something, and I'm like, oh, no problem. So there was now a day that I now saw her coming out from a boutique with clothes in her hand. Some people, they are funny. Ah, okay. I did not say anything that day. I kept it. I didn't say anything. So the following day, same thing happened. Let's take bike. She said she does not have money for bike. Ha! I said, no problem. You can go. That's how I took bike, and I saw her. I allowed her to trek that day, because I, I don't understand. You have money to buy clothes. Where does that even add up? I mean, I am the one that is supposed to spend my money, right? I am the one that that does not need clothes, Abby. So I mean, I just like had to leave her that, okay, yeah, you can go. That was how she left, and she stopped talking to me before our parents had to now stepped into the situation. And they obviously now we now finish our fights, and we went on like that. But people should not just want people to like, I don't know, why would you be doing things like that and you still want people to, to like you the way you are, people to still care for you. I mean, she still expects me to let her, I mean, she still expect me to pay for our tea fare to school even the next day after I saw her coming out of that boutique with clothes. I mean, what did she want to do in the boutique? Because I don't understand. So yeah, there are people like that too. Though she's now a good friend of mine now. I mean, it is what it is. But there are people like that that they just want you to always be there for them. But when it comes to them to give back to you when you need them the most, they feel like, oh, I'm busy, I'm this. So that's it, though, guys. If you're, it's not good if you are someone like that. Like I said, there are things that people need to accept about you, things that you yourself you cannot change. People need, even you yourself, you need to accept it. You're slim, accept it. Fat, accept it. If you can exercise, do exercise, trim down. And yeah, so there are things that you can change and there are things that you cannot change, so accept it and move on. In fact, when somebody said that the point where people will start experiencing peace is the point when people learn acceptance. Yeah. And that is, when you accept, because let me just balance this. You accept some people with good qualities in them, because yeah, and there are some things that you need to like overlook. Oh, you know that this person cannot, change these things. And sometimes if it is unhealthy on your part, if it is unhealthy for you, you just have to let them be and love them from afar. There are some friends like that I've met in my life that I'm like, oh, I'm just going to love you from afar, pray for you, ló bá tán. Because some people are just toxic to your health, some people are just unhealthy for you. Because sometimes there was a particular friend that I have one time like that. I don't want to mention name, but I mean, most of the time when she do some things, I will start checking myself. I will start, asking myself, oh, BC, are you doing something wrong here? Are you the one that is, But obviously, she was the one. She was just doing a lot of things, and I'm just like, ah, ah, people. But it is what it is. So that's just what I have to share with you guys today. And I will round up with this. A lot of things have been happening presently, even in the midst of COVID-19, racism, police brutality, rape, and all of that. But somebody once said that if a situation is going bad, God is the reason that it has not gotten worse. So I would just say that as children of God, we just have to keep in faith, just have to focus on the place of prayer. Any spiritual exercise that you can do now, please, the nation needs our prayer. We need prayers ourselves. We need to communicate more with God. At that point where you feel weary, where you feel like you can't even pray, I tell you, that is the point that you need to pray more. That is the point that you need to tell yourself that, oh no, I need to you know be steadfast. You don't have to like grow weary, don't grow cold. I'm just like cheering us up today. Please, guys, don't be fed up. I know that a lot has been happening presently, but God is still with us. God is the reason. And see, I don't know the reason why this is happening presently, but I know that we have a God that is up there, that is constantly showing mercy to his children. So God bless you, and let me just pray. It's been a while since I pray on this channel, so let me just pray. Lord, I thank you for your people. I bless your holy name for every family out there. Lord, I pray that you continue to be their shield. guide them, clothe them, bless them. People that need provision, provides for them. People that need spouse, give them spouse. People that need children, give them children. People that need divine upliftment, uplift them in the name of Jesus. Breakthrough is ours this month. So guys, thank you so much. See you next Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the video. Bye.